the Lord with all your heart, my friend. On your own understanding, do not lean or depend. In all your ways, acknowledge Him today, and He will make your path straight, clearing the way. Don't be wise in your own eyes, stay far from the pride. Let the fear of the Lord be the compass and the guide. It will be healing to your body, marrow to your bones, a peace that is greater than the world has ever known. Wisdom is a tree of life to those who take hold, more precious than silver, more valuable than gold. Happy is the one who finds the holy inside, walking in the sunshine in the middle of the night. Blessed is the man who finds the wisdom's flow, watching the seeds of the righteousness grow. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, all her paths are peace. Watching the heavy tension and the worry finally cease. By wisdom the Lord laid the earth's foundation, the hope of every heart and every single nation. Keep sound judgment, keep discretion in your sight. They will be life for your soul, a beautiful life. Trust with all your heart, straight path.
Yeah. Listen, my son, to a father's instruction. Stay away from the path of the soul's destruction. Above all else, guard your heart with all you've got, for everything you do flows from that central spot. Keep your mouth free of perversity and lies. Keep your gaze straight ahead, fix your holy eyes. Give careful thought to the paths for your feet, and be steadfast in every single person you meet. Guard your heart, for it's the wellspring of life, keeping you steady through the struggle and the strife. Let the word of truth be the light in your soul, giving God the pieces and the total control. Turn to the right or turn to the left. Keep your foot from evil, of the darkness be bereft. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the daily work is done. But the way of the wicked is like deep dark night. They do not know what makes them stumble out of sight. My son, pay attention to the words that I say. Let them never depart, let them guide you today.
The wellspring of life, keep it pure. Go to the end, you sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. In the middle of your working day, she has no commander, no overseer or lord. Yet she stores up her food in a perfect accord. How long will you lie there? When will you arise? Open up your heart and open up your eyes. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of hands, and poverty will come like a bandit across the lands. Work with a purpose, work with the light. Do it for the King with all of your might. Diligence is precious, a treasure in the hand, building up the beauty of the promised land. A slack hand causes poverty to grow, but the hand of the diligent makes the blessings flow. He who gathers in summer is a son who is wise, but he who sleeps in harvest brings shame to his eyes. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing at all, but the soul of the diligent will stand very tall. Find your focus, find your rhythm in the grace, running with the Spirit in this daily race. Consider her ways and be wise. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of the way, the start of all wisdom in the light of the day. Knowledge of the Holy One is true understanding, a firm foundation and a holy landing. By me your days will be many and bright, and years will be added to your life's holy light. If you are wise, your wisdom will reward you. The hand of the Father will always support you. Beginning of wisdom, the fear of the King, the source of the melody that our souls will sing. Walk in the way of the insight and truth, fire of our youth. Wisdom has built her house with pillars of 7, inviting the hungry to the bread of the heaven. Leave your simple ways and you will truly live, for the grace of the Father is all He wants to give. Whoever corrects a mocker invites only insult, but the wise man will find a beautiful result. Instruct the wise man and he will be wiser still, following the rhythm of the Father's perfect will. Knowledge of the holy is understanding.
A soft answer turns away the heavy wrath, bringing peace and mercy to the daily path. But a harsh word stirs up the anger and the pain, like a sudden storm in the middle of the rain. The tongue of the wise adorns the holy knowledge, more valuable than any wisdom found in a college. The eyes of the Lord are in every single place, watching over everyone with justice and with grace. Gentle words are a tree of life so sweet, bringing cooling water to the summer heat. Speak with the kindness, speak with the love, drawing all your power from the Father up above. Of the righteous weighs its answers well, but the mouth of the wicked makes the trouble swell. A cheerful look brings joy to the very heart, and good news gives health to every single part. He who heeds life-giving reproof will be at home, no matter where the spirit or the feet might roam. The fear of the Lord teaches wisdom's holy way, and humility comes before the honor of the day. A soft answer turns away the wrath. Commit your work to the Lord, whatever you do, and your plans will be established, solid and true. The Lord works out everything to its proper end. On His sovereign mercy, you can always depend. To humans belong the plans of the restless heart, but from the Lord comes the word, the finish and start. All a person's ways seem pure in their own eyes, but the Lord weighs the motives, stripping every disguise. How much better to get wisdom than the finest gold, to choose the understanding, a treasure to behold. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit's fall, but the humble walk with God, answering the call. Better a little with righteousness and peace than great gain with injustice that will never cease. In their hearts, humans plan their course for the day, but the Lord is the one who directs every way. Whoever gives heed to instruction will surely prosper, spreading out the grace that the Father has to offer. The heart of the wise makes their mouth very prudent, always staying humble, always staying a student. Commit your way, He will establish you.
A friend loves at all times, through the thick and the thin. A brother is born for adversity, letting the light in. Better a dry crust with peace and with quiet than a house full of feasting with a soul in a riot. The crucible for silver and the furnace for gold, but the Lord tests the heart as the stories are told. A wicked person listens to deceitful heavy lips, while the wise man watches where the steady soul slips. A cheerful heart is good medicine, healing all the soul, giving you the pieces so you can take the control. But a crushed spirit dries up the marrow in the bones, looking for the mercy that the Father has shown. Children's children are a crown to the aged and wise, and parents are the pride of the children's young eyes. Whoever forgives an offense promotes a deep love, following the rhythm of the Father above. Even fools are thought wise if they keep their mouths shut, staying out of the trouble and the repetitive rut. Found the beauty in the silence, found the peace in the word, listening to the melody that the Spirit has heard. friend loves at all times. Stay constant. The name of the Lord is a fortified, strong tower. The righteous run to it and find the holy power. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city, but the walls are built high out of pride and a pity. Before a downfall, the heart is haughty and cold, but humility comes before the honor is told. To answer before listening, that is folly and shame. So slow down your spirit and honor the name. The tongue has the power of life and of death. Speak out the grace with every single breath. The name of the Lord is a refuge so deep, a covenant of mercy that He's always gonna keep. A person's spirit can endure a time of the pain, but a crushed, broken spirit, who can bear that rain? The heart of the discerning acquires the knowledge, searching for the truth beyond the walls of a college. An unfriendly person pursues selfish, narrow ends, breaking all the bridges and the hearts of the friends. But there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, giving us a love that is unlike any other. Run to the tower, find your rest.
Better the poor whose walk is blameless and true than a fool whose lips are perverse in all they do. Desire without knowledge is not a good thing. To be in a hurry makes the trouble take wing. A person's own folly leads their steps all astray, yet their heart rages against the Lord for the day. Wealth attracts many friends, they come and they go, but the poor are deserted by the people they know. Many are the plans in a person's restless heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that will never depart. Wait for the counsel, wait for the light. Father in the middle of the night. Discipline your children, for in that there is hope, giving them the wisdom and the power to cope. A person of great anger must pay the heavy price, but a soul full of mercy is a sweet sacrifice. Listen to advice and accept the instruction, saving your soul from a heavy destruction. Fear of the Lord leads to life and to rest, content and untouched by the trouble and the test. His purpose stands forever and ever. Wine is a mocker and beer is a brawler, making the spirit of the wise man feel smaller. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise, keeping the fog in the clouds in their eyes. It is to one's honor to avoid the heavy strife, bringing peace and the quiet to the daily life. The sluggard does not plow in the season of cold, so at harvest they look but have nothing to hold. The human spirit is the lamp of the Lord, searching the heart in a perfect accord. He sees every corner, he sees every part, lighting up the chambers of the innermost heart. The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, for all of the sons and for all of the daughters. But one who has insight draws them out to the light, walking in the wisdom and the holy pure sight. Many claim to have an unfailing deep love, but a faithful person is a gift from above. The righteous lead blameless, beautiful lives. Blessed are the children when the wisdom survives. Searching the heart, let the light shine.
heart is a stream. He channels it toward all his plans and his dream. A person may think their own ways are alright, but the Lord weighs the heart in the middle of life to do what is right, and this just in his eyes is more than 1,000 empty, loud sacrifice. Haughty eyes and a proud, heavy heart are the seeds of the sin where the troubles all start. The Lord weighs the heart, He knows what is true in everything I say and in everything I do. Better to live on a corner of the roof than with a quarrelsome soul who is far from the proof. Of the diligent lead to a profit. If there's greed in the soul, you must surely drop it. A fortune made by a lying dark tongue is a fleeting small vapor when the songs are all sung. The soul of the wicked craves only the evil, giving no mercy to the neighbor or people. But when the righteous succeed, there is joy in the land, held in the power of the Father's own hand. He weighs the heart, trust in His way.
A good name is more desirable than great wealth, better than silver or the physical health. Rich and poor have this one thing in common: the Lord is the maker of every man and woman. The prudent see danger and take refuge and hide, but the simple keep going with no one to guide. Humility and the fear of the Lord bring their gain, riches and honor and a life without stain. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when old they will continue to grow. The seeds of the wisdom, the seeds of the grace will never be lost in the daily long race. Whoever sows injustice will reap a dark sorrow, finding no peace in the light of tomorrow. The generous will themselves be blessed and be fed, for they share with the poor their own water and bread. Drive out the mocker and the out goes the strife, bringing back the peace to the center of life. One who loves a pure heart and who speaks with the grace will have the King as a friend in every single place. A good name, better than gold.
Sit to dine with the ruler, take note. Put a knife to your greed and the lust in your throat. Do not wear yourself out to get rich for the day. Be wise enough to know when to turn far away. Cast but a glance at the riches and they're gone, spreading their wings like an eagle at dawn. Do not eat the food of a begrudging cold host, whose heart is not with you when you need it the most. Buy the truth and do not sell it for a price. Wisdom and instruction are a sweet sacrifice. Listen to your Father who gave you your life, and stay far away from the struggle and strife. Apply your heart to the instruction and word. Let the voice of the Spirit be clearly now heard. Do not let your heart envy the sinners you see, but always be zealous for the Lord and be free. There is surely a future hope for you today, and your hope will not be cut or taken away. Listen, my son, and be wise in your heart, and keep your feet on the right holy part. By the truth, it's worth everything.
Do not boast about tomorrow or what it may bring, for you do not know what the morning will sing. Let another praise you and not your own mouth. From the east to the west, from the north to the south. Stone is heavy and sand is a weight to the hand, but a fool's provocation is the heaviest in the land. Anger is cruel and fury is like a great flood, but who can stand before the jealousy in the blood? As iron sharpens iron, so one person does another. The counsel of a friend and the heart of a brother. Better is open rebuke than a hidden cold love, reflecting the light of the Father above. The wounds from a friend can be trusted and deep, but an enemy multiplies kisses to keep. One who is full lows the honey from the comb, but to the hungry even bitter things taste like home. Like a bird that strays far away from its nest is a person who wanders and finds no more rest. Perfume and incense bring joy to the heart, and the pleasantness of a friend is a beautiful art. Iron sharpens iron. We grow together. wife of noble character who can never find. She is worth far more than the rubies combined. Her husband has full confidence in her ways and lacks nothing of value for the rest of his days. She brings him good and not harm all her life, a beacon of peace in the middle of strife. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands, bringing in the treasures from the distant far lands. She is clothed with the strength and the dignity too. She can laugh at the days that are coming in new. Charm is deceptive and beauty will fade, but a woman who fears the Lord, her honor is made. She speaks with the wisdom, instruction is on her tongue, like a beautiful melody that is perfectly sung. She watches over the affairs of her household and home, never letting the spirit of the laziness roam. Her children arise and they call her the blessed, finding in her love a place of the rest. Give her the reward that her hands have well earned, for all